It has been rightly said that knowledge is power, and knowledge that is shared is power multiplied. Esteemed Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Sridharan Kunyiramat, Director DPS-MIS, Principal, Ms. Asna Nafis, Vice Principals, Ms. Shoma Bhattacharjee, Ms. Mary Cruz, and Ms. Shifa Sheikh, Headmistresses, Ms. Sini Menon and Ms. Najula Bukhari, dear contestants, teachers of all the participating schools, and dear viewers, a warm good evening to you all. On behalf of DPS Modern Indian School, I take this opportunity to welcome one and all to yet another thrilling virtual edition of the Inter-School Quiz Competition, Encuesta 2021. As the ongoing pandemic continues its stranglehold on the world, it is important that we create an environment of positivity to keep the tender minds of our students ignited with curiosity and fuel their quest for knowledge by providing them with platforms to exhibit their talent and potential. Encuesta is a much awaited and prestigious inter-school quiz competition conducted each year by DPS-MIS. In view of the current situation, this is the second year that Encuesta is being conducted on the Zoom platform and aired live on DPS Modern Indian School Facebook page. We appreciate the enthusiastic participation from all the teams and their schools and acknowledge their contribution in making this event a virtual success. I'm sure that for all the intelligent and inquiring minds gathered here today, Encuesta 2021 is definitely going to be an unforgettable experience. Before we proceed, let me call Gargi Kanade to recite the prayer.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to accept challenges and to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference as well as to do my best, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. Grant me the patience with the changes that need time, appreciation of all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again one day at a time.
Thank you, Gargi. May I now call upon our beloved principal, Ms. Asna Nafis, to share her thoughts with us on this occasion.
Thank you, Ms. Parvati. A very good evening to our very special chief guest, Mr. Sridharan, the director of DPS Modern Indian School, the vice principals, Ms. Soma, Ms. Mary, and Ms. Sini, the headmistresses, the coordinators, the quiz club in charges, the quiz maven, all the students who have participated very enthusiastically in this event, the school managements and the principals who have very willingly sent across their best wishes, and the participants also to our institution. A very good evening. This evening marks the second edition of the online event, but the 7th edition of Encuesta, hosted by DPS Modern Indian School. The quest for knowledge can never stop. The quest for knowledge cannot be stopped because there's a pandemic going on. I think the best way to keep ourselves occupied when we are at home is to continue to read, to improve our knowledge, and to help charge ourselves with positive ideas from around the world. This edition of the event Encuesta will definitely be a test for all the students who have come in as participants and are representing various schools. I'm very happy to note that the CBSE schools in Doha-Qatar have taken this event very seriously, and 15 schools have participated from amongst the 17. It's indeed a moment of pride to see that our teachers, in spite of all the workload that they have, all the other activities that they carry out, under the guidance of the vice principals, have really worked very, very hard to make this event possible. In order to keep extremely fair the entire event, we have seen to it that our teams that are working work separately so that there is no interaction between the teams that are training for the participants and the teams that are preparing for the entire event. In all earnestness, I think this is one of the rare events for the middle school students of the entire CBSE schools in Doha-Qatar, where we focus mainly on the grade 6, 7, and 8 students so that they learn the skills of quizzing and move on in life. Quizzing is a wonderful way to keep yourself really abreast with what's happening around the world, especially when the habit of reading is dying off. It's good to read and keep yourself aware of things around. I'm very proud that 5 teams have qualified for this final round. We wish the very best to all our team members. I take this opportunity to thank our school management and Mr. Sridharan for joining on behalf of the school management during this event and motivating us and all the students who are participating in this event. This event wouldn't have been possible without the enthusiastic support of all the teachers who are actively participating in by giving in the questions, scores, the entire PPT presentations, getting all the base work done. This wouldn't have been possible. Thank you so much to all the team of teachers who have worked very hard, both from the quiz club, but otherwise also from the activity department and from the computer department. We wish all the participants and all the schools the very best. May the best team win. Thank you, and it's over to Parvati ma'am.
Thank you, Asna ma'am, for those encouraging words. Let me now invite our honorable chief guest, Mr. Sridharan, Director DPS-MIS, to address our participants and viewers.
Thank you, Parvati ma'am. Madam Principal Asna Nafis, DPS-Modern Indian School, the leadership team of DPS-Modern Indian School, and the leadership and the heads of institutions of all of the contesting teams representation and the different schools in Qatar. My dear children, and of course, keenly watched parents and other teachers, good evening. It takes a moment for me to kind of get back to my younger days when I used to very keenly watch the quiz show on our televisions back home in India. And I was so impressed with the then quiz master, Siddhartha Basu. And then followed by, we had Derek O'Brien. You know, those were the kind of quiz legends, if you will. I think what I've learned over time is that it gives me a lot of opportunity to learn not only a little bit that I knew, but at the same time, learn lots from the other contestants who would be bringing the package of knowledge. And then you can see how those information is validated by the quiz master and or even corrected for all those wrong answers. So that's wonderful. Now, what's also heartening to see here is that more than 15 schools have competed, and then the best teams have come to the final rounds. Now, it's really heartening, and at the same time, it was a challenge at the time when we, back in 2020, had to move away from the physical classes to the digital platform. I think my sincere thanks and appreciation and sincere gratitude to the entire technology, IT and technology team, who made it possible that the whole business of education that continued and then continued flawlessly. Now I can tell you the way that we have dealt with the only perhaps the industry, the knowledge industry, and more specifically the education industry was the only one that went ahead with the business of conducting their classes and teaching, and the learners and the seekers never had to break their continuity. Whereas what we are seeing is the whole world has come to a standstill. So thanks to the whole IT team who had worked together, not only in DPS-Modern Indian School and all the other schools where they made it possible that the knowledge seekers could continue with their pursuit to seek more knowledge, and at the same time the faculties of all the schools, and more specifically our school, DPS-Modern Indian School. They worked tirelessly to kind of make that transition looks like as if it was just a second nature for all of us. Thank you very much. I take this opportunity at the same time on behalf of the DPS management also to kind of make an announcement that DPS management, with a vision that we have been looking at to fill the gap where we could provide the value education and at the same time an affordable education to the entire community in Qatar, the student community in Qatar, whereby the kindergarten to the post-graduation. That was the vision with which the DPS management has set out our journey. So yet another step of setting up of the Pune University branch in Qatar. That's the milestone that we have been accomplished, we will be accomplishing in the month of September with the opening of the new campus. My request to all the student community representatives from all the other schools, do cascade this information to all your friends and colleagues and to the management, whomever wants to be with part and parcel of the DPS family. Join us, and then you can continue and pursue your higher education here in Qatar. And Milestone International Education is in collaboration with Pune University, and we are thankful, DPS management is thankful to the Ministry of Education and Higher Education for having accorded all the approvals. Now we are setting up our campus, and campus will be open from 1st September. And we expect a lot of children. Already we have seen a lot of admissions coming through, and we have the programs offered are business administration, commerce, arts and fine art, arts and humanities, and of course, Bachelor of Science with biotechnology in specific. So children could pursue this, and then it's one of the oldest universities in India, Pune University. So my best wishes to all of you, and my best wishes to the contestants who have made it to the final rounds. My sincere thanks to all the participants, the teachers, and the wonderful team that we've had, who made it possible that we could conduct this business of quizzing. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those words of appreciation and encouragement. Dear viewers, before we begin Encuesta 2021, I would like to let you know that the competition was set in motion with the preliminary round, which was held a few hours ago. This round was conducted as a written test comprising of 25 multiple choice questions to select the best 5 teams for contesting in the grand finals of the quiz competition. This round was conducted on the Zoom platform using Google Forms for all the participating schools. I can feel the anticipation in the air. So let me not prolong the suspense. I'm exceptionally pleased and thrilled to announce the names of the top 5 teams who are going to play with us the grand finale of Encuesta 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Team 1, Ideal Indian School. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School. Team 3, Birla Public School. Team 4, Olive International School. And last but not the least, DPS-Modern Indian School. On behalf of the entire DPS-MIS fraternity, I heartily congratulate all the 5 teams who have crossed the first hurdle and made it to the final round. The final lap of this quiz will now be played out by the 5 selected teams, consisting of 3 members each. Before I begin laying down the rules for the quiz rounds, I would request you to kindly listen to the general rules to be followed by the schools and the participants. The schools should make sure that no fraudulent means are adopted by any student or team, as that will lead to disqualifying them from the preliminary and the final rounds. When a student is asked a question in any round, from the time the question is asked till the time the question is answered, the students shall keep themselves unmuted and keep their cameras switched on. Online assistance and any other means of finding the answers should be strictly avoided. Only one student representing the school team shall attempt round 1 and round 5. All rounds are non-transferable, and you'll be relieved to know that there will be no negative marking in any of the rounds. In case of a tiebreaker round shall be held. Please note that in the event of any particular conflict or confusion, the decision of the quiz maven will be considered as final. Dear children, kindly follow these rules to have a fair, enriching, and exciting quiz session. Let me now take this opportunity to proudly present before you the dynamic quiz maven of Encuesta 2021, Miss Mini Devdas Gopan. Over the past 2 years, the COVID-19 stay-at-home restrictions, social distancing orders have affected our children a lot. To keep the good times safely rolling, dozens of social distancing games and activities have been reinvented, re-explored to keep them happy and entertained at home. Keeping this in mind, we have named the 5 rounds of Encuesta 2021 on the theme of these popular indoor games. They are as follows. Round 1 is Tackle with Wackle. Round 2, Tic-Tac-Toe. Round 3, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Round 4, Yo-Yo-Yoka. Round 5, Zip, Zam, Zoom. And in the case of a tie, we'll be having toss-up. So here we begin for the first set of rules for round 1 of Encuesta 2021, Tackle with Wackle. Dear children, this round is a category-based round. Only one student representing the school shall be attempting the quiz in this round. Each school will be given a chance to attempt one category from the 5 categories mentioned in the round rules. This category, once chosen, shall not be opted by the other school teams. The sequence for this round has already been decided by a draw of lots. The time allotted to answer each question is 30 seconds, and each correct answer will carry 50 points. The maximum points which can be scored in this round will be 50 points. This is a non-transferable round. The questions will be asked on any one of the following categories. Category 1 is food and travel. Category 2, literature. Category 3 is entertainment. Category 4 is science and technology. And the last category is forgotten sports. I hope you are thoroughly clear with the rules. All the very best to the teams. Answer wisely and may the best team win. Now over to the quiz maven, Miss Minnie, to begin Encuesta 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Parvati. Good evening, viewers. Let me extend a more bright good evening to the ardent young quizzers from the 15 CBSE schools in Qatar. Of them, the 5 qualified teams in the final round are eagerly waiting to air their knowledge to us through this 7th edition of the exciting quiz hosted by DPS-Modern Indian School, Doha-Qatar. So here we begin quizzing through Encuesta 2021. All the very best to the 5 finalist teams. We need to begin with round 1, that is Tackle with Wackle. In this round, there are 5 categories, and of the 5 categories, the team will choose their category and let it be known to me. So I would request team 1 to switch on the camera, the student representing team 1, that is Ideal Indian School. Please take your name.
Udit.
Udit. How are you doing, Udit?
Nice.
Are you tensed?
Yes.
No need, just relax, okay? Everything is going to be favorable. And this is a quizzing, it's like a game. All right, so just relax, focus on the questions. So if you're ready, let me ask you, which category would you like to go with?
Forgotten sports.
Forgotten sports. Wonderful. Now let's see. There are two questions here. Which question do you want to take up?
Question 1.
Question 1. Right. Let me read the question for you. How many teams participated in basque pelota in Summer Olympics held in 1900? There are 4 options. Option A, 4. Option B, 2. Option C, 5. And option D, 7.
Option A 4.
Option A, 4 is not the correct answer. Unfortunately, you did not get it, but it was a good try. The correct answer is option B, 2. It was 2 teams that participated in basque pelota in Summer Olympics held in 1900. The next question will be to Team 2. Student from Team 2, Rajagiri Public School.
I'm here, ma'am.
Is it Ame?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Ame.
How are you, Ame?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. You sound so confident, so I believe that you are ready to take the question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, of these categories that you can see on the screen, which one do you want to choose?
Ma'am, I would like to take science and technology.
Science and technology. Here we have 2 questions. Which question do you want to take up?
I'd like to take question 1.
Question 1. So what is question 1? Let me read it. The best electrical conductor is, there are options. Listen to the option. A, gold. Option B, copper. Option C, silver. And option D, aluminum.
Ma'am, my answer is option B, copper.
Option B, copper, isn't correct. The correct answer is option C, silver. Right, the next question. This will be to the next team. Team 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Birla Public School. Please take your name.
Wouldn't have.
Good evening, good evening. This is Ahil, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Mohammed Ahil, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Which category do you want to go with?
Ma'am, food and travel.
Food and travel, right. And there are 2 questions, 1 and 2. Which one do you want to choose there?
Ma'am, 2.
Question number 2.
Yes.
The question is, fajita are widely eaten in which country? The 4 options are A, France. Option B, Mexico. Option C, Italy. Or is it option D, United States of America?
Option B, Mexico.
Option B, Mexico. He was very quick in giving the answer, and that is the right answer. Very good. Do you like to eat fajita?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, the next question, Team 4. The student representing Team 4 from Olive International School who would opt for this question is Matthew.
Yes,
Matthew,
ma'am.
is your camera switched on?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, I can see you. Matthew, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that question in store for you? We need to see the category that you want to choose first, right? Which category would you like to go with?
Entertainment.
Entertainment, yes. Which question now? Question 1 or question 2?
Question 1.
Question 1, right. The question. This film has an unusual hero, a pig. He is not an ordinary pig, for he thinks he is sheepdog and behaves like one. What's more, he goes on to win a prize in the sheepdog category. Which film are we talking about? The options are A, Babe. Option B, Born Free. Option C, Free Willy. And option D, Mighty Joe Young.
Option A, Babe.
Option A, Babe. Indeed, that was a very quick answer and the right answer. Have you seen this movie?
No, ma'am, I've heard of it.
Oh, very good. Now, this movie is based on the children's novel, The Sheep Pig by the US novelist Dickie Smith. Is that a new knowledge for you?
Yeah. Kind of.
All right, good. Remember that as well. So with that, we have only one more team to take up the question, and that team is DPS-Modern Indian School. Is it Aryan who would be going with the question?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Aryan. Aryan, you're ready, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We don't have any more categories to choose from. The only one available is literature. Right, now see, there are two questions. Which question do you want to take?
I would like to go with question 2.
Question 2. What is that question? Let us see. What was the name of the 5th novel in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, which was released in the month of June 2003? There are four options. Option A, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Option B, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Option C, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And the last option, option D, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Almost 15 seconds more.
I would like to go with option B, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Option B, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is the right answer. Good. Now, I hope you have read at least one of the books in the series of Harry Potter. This is a children's book series, and there are 7 fantasy novels in Harry Potter series, of which the first one was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which was published in the year 1997. With that, all the questions in this round 1, tackle with wackle, are over. We need to look into the scores. So over to Ms. Arifa for the scores.
Thank you, Minimum. Good evening, everyone. I'm extremely thrilled to announce the scores of Encuesta 2021. We have the results of round 1 on the screen. Team 1, Ideal Indian School is yet to score. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School is also yet to score. Team 3, Birla Public School with 50 points. Team 4, Olive International School with 50 points. And Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 50 points. Thank you, and over to you, Chinmay ma'am.
Thank you, Rifa ma'am. Hello, everyone, and welcome to round 2, which is tic-tac-toe. Let us have a look at the rules. This round is based on memory-based questions, riddles, scramble words, logical reasoning, and similar types. The students from each grade of the team shall be attempting this round. The time allotted to each question for each student will be 30 seconds. Each correct answer will be awarded 50 points. And here we have the scoring rules. Each student will be asked 1 question. Total questions asked in this round will be 3. Maximum points that can be scored in this round by the team will be 150 points. And this is a non-transferable round. Over to Miss Minnie.
Round 2, tic-tac-toe. Students, are you ready? If you are, the first set of questions will be directed to grade 6 students from all the teams, followed by grade 7 students and then grade 8 students. So the first question is to be taken up by the student of team 1 from grade 6. Please switch on your
Yes, ma'am.
camera. See you? Yes. Ideal Indian School, team 1, Ideal Indian School. May I know your name, dear?
Ma'am, Nuha.
Nuha. Yes, you are loud enough. I appreciate that. Even when you give the answer, be this loud. Now let's look into the question. Take away my first letter and I still sound the same. Take away my last letter. I still sound the same. Even take away my letter in the middle. I will still sound the same. I am a 5-letter word. What am I? 4 options would appear on the screen. I will not be stating it to you. You have to read it and then let me know the correct answer. Option A, B, C, and D.
Ma'am, empty.
You have to take the option letter also.
Ma'am, A, empty.
Very good. Option A, empty. That is the right answer. So that was a good start in this round by team 1. The next question is to grade 6 student from team 2. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me your name, please.
Aditya.
Aditya. Aditya, are you waiting eagerly for the question?
Yes, ma'am. I'm waiting
All right.
eagerly.
Then I'll not keep you waiting. We'll look into the question. The question is, I am a word. If you pronounce me correctly, it will be wrong. If you pronounce me wrong, it is right. What am I? What word am I? There are 4 options. You can read the options and let me know the answer. Almost 10 more seconds are there for you to answer.
My option is option B, defense.
Option D, defense, is not the correct answer. The correct answer was option A, W-R-O-N-G, wrong. Never mind. There are more questions to come your way in this quiz, okay? So let's go to team 3, grade 6 student. Birla Public School.
Yes,
May I know your name, dear?
Dhriti.
Dhriti, right. Dhriti looks to be a very, very pleasant student. Right. Now, may the question also sound very pleasant to you. That is what I wish. What's the question then? The question, I am a word related to size. There are many synonyms involving me. Who am I? There are 4 options. A, dynamic. Option B, exposure. Option C, enormous. And option D, majestic. Yeah.
Option A, dynamic.
Option A, dynamic, is incorrect. The correct answer is option C, enormous. Because the question states this is a word related to size. And with reference to that, C, enormous would be the correct answer. All right. Yeah. Now, team 4, grade 6 student, Olive International School. What's your name?
Ilyan.
Ilyan. Yes, Ilyan, are you ready?
No, ma'am, it's Ilyan.
Oh, did I pronounce it wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Repeat it then.
Ilyan.
Ilyan. Right. Now it is right, I guess. He's not very happy. Please pardon me. We'll just move to the question. All right. The question for you. You can break me easily without touching or seeing me. What am I? The options are A, glass. Option B, snowflake. Option C, photo frame. And option D, a promise.
Ma'am, option D, a promise.
Indeed, that was a very quick answer and the right answer. Option D, a promise. You did not have to think hard. And the last question for grade 6 student, and that will be taken up by team 5 student, team 5. Team 5 is DPS-Modern Indian School. What is your name?
My name is Makkah Muhammad.
Makkah Muhammad, right. So Muhammad, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You sound very confident, and that's good. The question, I'll read it out. I am full of keys, but I cannot open any doors. What am I? There are 4 options. Option A, a television. Option B, a radio. Option C, a piano. And option D, a violin.
Ma'am, I would like to go with option C, piano.
Option C, piano, and that is the right option. Are you happy?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
All right. He is very happy. He has got it correct. I am full of keys, but I cannot open the door, and I am a piano. Right. So all the questions for grade 6 students in this round are over. We move ahead with the questions for grade 7 students from the different teams. Team 1, grade 7 student.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Now the question. There are a few letters given there. Unscramble the given letters in such a way to get the name of an ancient religious community in Iran. There are 4 options. I will not be reading out the options. You can have a look at it and let me know the correct answer. Option A, option B, C, and D.
Ma'am, option A, Zoroastrians.
Option A, Zoroastrians. Very good. That is right. And when you unscramble this word, you get it as Zoroastrians, which is an ancient religious community in Iran. Team 2, the next question should be taken up by grade 7 student. Yes, he is ready. The question for you. In classical mythology, the word indicates a being of great strength and courage, celebrated for bold exploits, often the offspring of a mortal and a god. You have to unscramble the word and give me the right answer. There are 4 options. Please read the options and then give the answer.
My answer is option C, protagonist.
Option C, protagonist. Yes, that is the right answer. And you were pretty quick in giving the answer. Good. Grade 7 student, team 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a very pleasant boy, and the smile shows that you're very much ready. Let's look into the question then. The word is often used in chemistry to show variability in chemical constitution without changing in crystalline form. Unscramble the letters to get the word. Please read the options and then give me the right answer. The four options A, B, C, and D are on the screen.
Ma'am, D, aluminum.
Option D, allomerism. Yes, that is the right answer. And it's time for team 4, grade 7 student to take up the question. Yes. Grade 7 student from team 4. Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, let's look into your question then. It means odd. Unscramble the letters. The 4 options for you are A, B, C, and D. Read it and then give the answer to me.
Ma'am, B, outlandish.
B, outlandish, and that is definitely the right answer. Good. Team 5, grade 7 student.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very much ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the question then is also ready for you. Let's read it. The word starts with V and ends with E, and it means sensitive. Unscramble the letters to find the word. The options are A, I'm not reading it, B, C, and D. You have almost 10 seconds to go.
I would like to go with option B, vulnerable.
Option B, vulnerable, and that is right. Very much. So all the grade 7 students from the 5 different teams have taken up the question. There are questions in store for grade 8 students from all the teams as well in this round. So let's look into the question for team 1, grade 8 student. Ideal Indian School, student, grade 8 student. What is your name?
Shahad Ibrahim.
Right. Are you ready, Shahad?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So let's look what the question is. One morning after sunrise, Suresh was standing facing a pole. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. To which direction was he facing? There are 4 options. Option A, east. Option B, west. Option C, south. And option D, the data is inadequate to give an answer.
Option C, south.
Option C, south. And that is the right answer. She was very quick in giving the answer. The sun rises in the east in the morning. And since the shadow of Suresh falls to his right, we can say that he is facing south. That can be the explanation for this answer. Team 2, grade 8 student. All ready? Yes? Okay. What's the question for you? In the following question, a matrix of certain characters is given. These characters follow a certain trend, row-wise or column-wise. Find out this trend and choose the missing character accordingly. There are 4 options. Option A, 26. Option B, 20. Option C, 16. and option D, 12. You have almost 10 more seconds.
Ma'am, I would like to go with option B.
Option, what is the letter? What is the number?
20.
20. Option B, 20 is incorrect. The correct answer is option D, 12. Now, if you look there in the first column, 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1 will give you 3. In the second column, 14 multiplied by 7, and you add 7 to it, you get 105. And let the missing number in the third column be y. Just assume like that. Then y into 9 plus 9 would be equal to 170. Or you can say 9y is equal to 108. Then y would be 108 divided by 9, which is equal to 12. This is how we get the answer for this question. Team 3. The next question is for you, grade 8 student. Ready? Yes. The question is, today is Varun's birthday. 1 year from today, he will be twice as old as he was 12 years ago. How old is Varun today? Options are A, 20 years. Option B, 22 years. Option C, 25 years. And option D, 27 years.
Option C, 25.
Option C, 25 years, and that is the right answer. Now, to get this answer, we have to just assume that Varun's age today is equal to X years. Then Varun's age after 1 year would be X plus 1 years. Therefore, X plus 1 is equal to 2 into X minus 12. And then you would get it as X plus 1 is equal to 2X minus 24, where X will be 25. Thus, we get the answer 25 years. Right. The next question has to be taken up by grade 8 student from team 4. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. There is a graphical representation on the screen. The question is based on that. Production of paper in lakh tons by 3 companies, X, Y, and Z, over the years is represented in the graph. Study the graph and answer the question that follows. What is the difference between the production of company Z in 1998 and company Y in 1996? There are 4 options to help you out. You can read it and then give me the right answer. All the 4 options are there on the screen. There are almost 10 seconds more for you.
Ma'am, I would like to go for option A. No, option B, sorry, option B.
Option B.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Option B is 20 lakh tons.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and that is the right answer. The last question will be taken up by grade 8 student from team 5, and this is the last question in this round 2. So grade 8 student from team 5, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Very much. Right. What's the question for you? What should come in place of the question mark in the following number series? There are 4 options for this. Is it A, 196, option B, 182, option C, 199, and option D, 204?
Ma'am, I would like to go with option B, 182.
Option B, 182. That is the right answer. That was a good take. We need to know the scores because this round is over. So over to Miss Arifa.
Dear viewers, the scores of round 2 of all the teams is on the screen. We have Team 1, Ideal Indian School with 150 points. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School with 50 points. Team 3, Birla Public School with 100 points. Team 4, Olive International School with 150 points. And Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 150 points. Good luck and keep going, students. Over to you, Parvati ma'am.
Thank you, Arifa ma'am. Now let me quickly take you through the round 3 rules. Round 3, the name of the round is rock, paper, scissors. Now this is a picture-based round, which is centered on famous personalities. The students from each grade of the team shall be attempting this round. The time allotted to answer each question is 35 seconds. Each question will carry 50 points. The total number of questions asked per team would be 3. If the student is correctly able to identify the personality without any clue, he or she shall be awarded 50 points. If the students give the correct answer after the clue, 40 points shall be awarded. Kindly note that the request for the clue should be made within the 35 seconds. No further clues shall be given. The maximum points that can be scored in this round will be 150 points. This is a non-transferable round. Hope the instructions are clear. So over to Ms. Minnie.
Yes. So here we go with round 3. The first question is to be taken by Team 1's grade 6 student. Yes, she is ready. I can see her. Right. What is the question in store for you? You have to identify this famous personality whose pic you see on the screen. There are 4 options. Option A, Charles Laveran. Option B, Charles Darwin. Option C, Edward Jenner. And option D, Louis Pasteur. Fifteen seconds more.
Ma'am, option D, Louis Pasteur.
The correct answer is option D, Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is known as the father of modern microbiology. And it was Louis Pasteur who created the first vaccine for rabies. The next question will be to Team 2, grade 6 student.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Just let me have a look at you. Yes. You have to identify the famous personality. And the 4 options are A, Mark Twain. B, Lewis Carroll. Option C, Jonathan Swift. option D, Daniel Defoe?
Ma'am, my answer is option B, Lewis Carroll.
Option B, Lewis Carroll, is not correct. The correct answer is option C, Jonathan Swift. Jonathan Swift's most popular work is Gulliver's Travel. Now, you are in an age which is very much appropriate to read this good work. So when you get time, make sure you read it. Gulliver's Travel by Jonathan Swift. He is the foremost prose satirist in English literature. Having said that, let's look into what's the question for Team 3, Grade 6 student. Yes, you're ready, I guess?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The question: identify the famous personality. There are 4 options to help you out. A, Grandpa Joe Bucket. Option B, Augustus Gloop. Option C, Arthur Slugworth. And option D, Willy Wonka.
Ma'am, option D, Willy Wonka.
Option D, Willy Wonka, and that is right. Now, Willy Wonka is a fictional character who appears in Roald Dahl's 1964 novel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And in fact, he's the owner, or eccentric owner, I should say, of this chocolate factory. The next question is for Team 4, Grade 6 student. And the question, before I read it, let me see him. Yes, he's ready. The question for you on the screen: identify the famous personality. There are 4 options. A, Nick Jonas. Option B, Justin Bieber. Option C, Shawn Mendes. And option D, Vincent Weiss.
Option B, Justin Bieber.
I'm very much right. Option B, Justin Bieber. And he is a very famous Canadian singer. Team 5, Grade 6 student. It's your chance now.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I read the question then?
Of course, ma'am.
Yes. Identify the famous personality whom you see on the screen. There are 4 options. Option A, Michelle Obama. Option B, Oprah Winfrey. Option C, Ellen DeGeneres. And option D, Ava DuVernay.
Ma'am, I would like to go with the option B, Oprah Winfrey.
Excellent. That is the correct answer. Option B, Oprah Winfrey. Now, Oprah Winfrey, something about her. Her book club has become the most influential book clubs in the world. And she is a very famous host, author, philanthropist, actress, and a media personality. Right. Now, all the Grade 6 students have taken up their questions in this round. It's time for us to move into the questions for Grade 7 students. So Team 1, Grade 7 student. Yes, he is waiting there for his question. The question for you: you have to identify the famous personality whose pic you see on the screen. There are 4 options. Option A, Veronica Roth. Option B, Harper Lee. Option C, J.K. Rowling. And option D, Stephanie Meyer.
Ma'am, could you give me a clue?
You need a clue. Definitely. I'll let you know that. The clue is She is a British author, philanthropist, film producer, television producer, and screenwriter. Almost 10 more seconds.
Ma'am, option B.
What is the word? Yes.
Harper.
Option B, Harper Lee, isn't correct. The correct answer is option C, J.K. Rowling. Right, you did not get it, but that's okay. No, don't get disheartened. Team 2, grade 7 student. Yes, he is there. What is the question for you? Let us see. You have to identify this famous personality. There are 4 options. A, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Option B, Prince Andrew, Duke of York. Option C, Prince Philip, Duke of Wales. And option D, Prince Philip, Duke of Sussex.
Ma'am, my answer is option C, Prince Philip, Duke of Wales.
Option C, Prince Philip, Duke of Wales, is not correct. The correct answer is option A, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. He's a member of the British royal family and is the husband of Elizabeth II. You could have gone for a clue. Yes. The next question, it will be taken up by grade 7 student from 3. Yes, he is ready. And the question is, please identify the famous personality on the screen. The 4 options are option A, Wangari Maathai. Option B, Wanjira Maathai. Option C, Lema Wovi. And option D, Rigoberta Menchú.
Ma'am, I would go with E, Wangari Maathai.
What is the option letter?
Option A, Wangari Maathai.
Option A, correct. Option A, Wangari Maathai, then that is the right answer. And she is the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. A Kenyan social, environmental, and political activist. Wangari Maathai is the founder of Green Belt Movement. The next question is for Team 4, grade 7 student. We'll take it up. I believe you're ready. Yes. The question is, you have to identify this famous personality. 4 options are there to help you out. Option A, Dr. K. Radhakrishnan. Option B, Dr. K. Shivan. Option C, Professor Satish Dhawan. And option D, Mr. A.S. Kiran Kumar. No need to rush.
Option B, Dr. K. Shivan.
Definitely, that is Dr. K. Shivan on the screen, option B. And you must be aware that Dr. K. Shivan is an Indian space scientist who is known as the Rocket Man of India. And he is the current secretary and ex officio chairman of ISRO. Were you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wonderful. Now, we have one more question for grade 7 students, which should be taken up by Team 5, grade 7 student. Aryan, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
The question for you. It is a picture-based question, so we'll wait for the picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I hope you can see a picture on the screen and you have to identify this famous personality. There are helping options there. Option A, Sundar Pichai. Option B, Shantanu Narayan. Option C, Satya Nadella. And option D, Aravind Krishna.
Okay. I would like to go with option C, Satya Nadella.
Option C, Satya Nadella, and that is the right answer. Satya Nadella is one of the most powerful Indian-born tech executive in the world. And he has succeeded Steve Ballmer as the CEO of Microsoft Corporation in the year 2014. The questions for grade 7 students in this round are all over. Now we have to start with the questions for grade 8 students in this round. So let's move ahead. Grade 8 student from team 1.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to check whether you are visible. Yes. The question is, what is the name of this legend of comedy? There are 4 options. Option A, Robin Williams. Option B, Chris Rock. Option C, Jerry Seinfeld. And option D, Charlie Murphy.
I would go with option A, Robin Williams.
Option A, Robin Williams, and that is very much right. I thought you would ask for a clue, but you do not have a need for it. Very much right, Robin Williams. The next question, team 2, grade 8 student. Yes, she's ready there. The question is you have to name this Indian comedian. The options are A, Kapil Sharma. Option B, Sunil Pal. Option C, Veer Das. And option D, Saurabh Pant.
Ma'am, I would like to go with option C, Veer Das.
Option C, Veer Das, is incorrect. The correct answer is, this comedian is option B, Sunil Pal. Sunil Pal won the Great Indian Laughter Challenge on Star One in the year 2005. And in 2010, he scripted and directed a comedy film, Bhavanaon Ko Samjho. That was the name of that film. Grade 8 student from team 3. You have to take up the question now.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Which hilarious comic star is shown in this image? The 4 options are A, Andy Kaufman. Option B, Richard Pryor. Option C, Andrew Dice Clay. Option D, Adam Sandler.
Option B, Richard Pryor.
Option B, Richard Pryor, and that is the right answer. Richard Pryor was an American stand-up comedian, actor, and writer who reached a broad audience with his trenchant observations and storytelling style. And he has starred in several comedies like Silver Streak, and occasionally he has acted in films like Superman 3. Now comes the question for team 4, grade 8 student. You're ready, I guess?
Yes.
What's the question for you? You have to identify this comedy star duo. The options are A, Oliver Hardy and Joe Rock. Option B, Stan Laurel and Larry Seaman. Option C, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. And option D, Adam Sandler and Joe Rock.
Ma'am, I would like to go for option C, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy.
And that is right. Well done. It is option C, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. There was a bright grin on your face, and I understood that you're very, very happy. Now, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy appeared as a team in 107 films, starring in 32 short silent films, 40 short sound films, and 23 full-length feature films. So that was a pretty good info about this comedy star duo. Let us go to the question for Team 5, grade 8 student. The question is, yes. Can you name this comic legend? The 4 options are A, Peter Sellers. Option B, Jordan Peele. Option C, Jay Leno. And option D, Gene Wilder.
Ma'am, I'd like to go for option D, Gene Wilder.
Option D, Gene Wilder, is definitely the correct answer. Gene Wilder is an American actor, writer, and filmmaker whose real name is Jerome Silberman. And he's mainly known for his comedy roles. Hence, he's a comic legend as well. We have completed all the questions in this round, and it's time for us to know the scores. So let's get an update on the scores from Ms. Arifa.
Thank you, Winnie ma'am. Dear viewers, the scores of round 3 are as follows. We have Team 1, Ideal Indian School with 100 points. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School has not scored in this round. Team 3, Birla Public School with 150 points. Team 4, Olive International School with 150 points. And Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 150 points. Thank you, viewers, and over to you, Chinmay ma'am.
Thank you, Arifa ma'am. Yes, with this, now we move on to round 4, which is your Yorker. Let's have a look at the round rules. This round is based on 2 sports, cricket and football, from the year 2018 to 2021. The students from each grade of the school team shall be attempting this round. The time allotted for each question will be 30 seconds. Each question will carry 50 points. And here are the round rules. Total number of questions asked per team would be 3. Each student will be asked 1 question. Maximum points that can be scored in this round will be 150 points. And this is a non-transferable round. Over to Ms. Minnie.
Round 4. This should be a pretty easy round because I believe children of your age are very much interested in sports. So that being the case, I wish all the questions are in your favor as well. We go with the questions for grade 6 students first. Team 1, grade 6 student. Let's look into the question that you have to answer. Which Indian cricketer got Laureus Sporting Moment honor? The options are A, MS Dhoni. Option B, Virat Kohli. Option C, Virender Sehwag. And option D, Sachin Tendulkar.
Option D, Sachin Tendulkar.
Option D, Sachin Tendulkar. You said it with so much of ease, and that is the right answer. The next question would be to grade 6 student, team 2.
Yes,
ready? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The question is, who became the first female to be appointed to the ICC International Panel of Match Referees in 2019? The 4 options are option A, G.S. Lakshmi, option B, Diana Adalji, option C, Jhulan Goswami, and option D, Sudha Shah. "15 seconds more.
I'm going with option C, Jhulan Goswami.
Option C, Jhulan Goswami, is not the correct answer. It is option A, G.S. Lakshmi, who became the first female to be appointed to the ICC International Panel of Match Referees in 2019. We can now look into the question for team 3, grade 6 student. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me read the question then. Which one of the following countries had failed to qualify for the first time in 60 years for the FIFA World Cup, which was held in Russia in the year 2018? The 4 options are A, Italy, B, Denmark, C, Canada, and D, Poland.
Ma'am,
Yes.
option A, Italy.
Option A, Italy. Yes, that is the right answer. And it was a very disappointing moment, not only for the Italians, but for the football lovers who were in favor of this team. Next question will be taken up by team 4, grade 6 student. The question is, which club has won the most Champions League titles? The options are A, Barcelona, option B, Real Madrid, option C, Manchester United, and option D, Bayern Munich.
Option B, Real Madrid.
Option B, Real Madrid. Yes, that is the correct answer. And Real Madrid is a Spanish professional football club based in Madrid, and it was founded in the year 1902. The last question for grade 6 students in this round would be taken up by team 5, grade 6 student. What's the question for you? It is like this. Ronaldo is synonymous with the number 7, but what other number did he wear in Real Madrid? There are 4 options. Option A, 9. Option B, 11. Option C, 10. And option D, 8.
Ma'am, I would like to go with the option A, 9.
Option A, 9. And that is definitely the right answer. And you were very quick in giving the response, which I understand that you love sports, football, especially.
Yes.
All right. And that is very much reflected in the way you responded. Good. Having completed the questions for grade 6 students in this round, let's move for the questions for grade 7 students. Team 1, grade 7 student.
Yes.
He's all smiling and ready for it. Right. The question. Which of the following countries has hosted the ICC World Cup most times? Options are A, England, B, India, C, Australia, and D, South Africa.
Ma'am, option A, England.
Option A, England. Yes, that is the right answer. Were you sure of this answer or was it a wild guess?
I had doubt between England and Australia.
You had a doubt and then maybe you thought I will say England and luck was in your favor. Good going. Grade 7, team 2. The next question is for you. Yes, the question. How many teams participated in FIFA World Cup 2018? The options are A, 30, B, 31, C, 32, option D, 33.
Ma'am, my answer is option C, 32.
Option C, 32, and that is right. Was it a guess?
No, ma'am, I had a doubt between 30 and 32.
Okay, so you got it right and you should be very happy about it, right? Yes, right. Now let's go to the next question, to the next team, team 3, grade 7 students. Yeah, you're ready. Yes, I heard you as well. The question for you. This trophy belongs to which tournament? Option A, Copa America. Option B, FA Cup. Option C, UEFA Champions League. And option D, FIFA World Cup.
Ma'am, I would like to say C, UEFA Champions League.
Very much right. Option C, UEFA Champions League. That is the right answer. Well done. Were you very much sure of this answer?
Yes, ma'am. I watch this UEFA Champions League. That's why I know.
Great, great. Keep up that good spirit.
Thank you, ma'am.
UEFA Championship League. Now, this trophy will be the property of any football club that wins the competition 5 times or 3 years in a row. Having said that, let's go for the next question. It will be taken up by grade 7 student from team 4. The question is, yes, you're ready, I believe?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Which team won the 2019-20 UEFA Champions League? The 4 options are A, FC Bayern Munich. Option B, Paris Saint-Germain. Option C, FC Barcelona. And option D, Juventus FC.
Ma'am, option A, FC Bayern Munich.
Okay, you managed to say it. Good enough. Option A, FC Bayern Munich. Yes, that is the right answer. Did you know it?
No, ma'am, it was a guess.
It was a guess and luck was in your favor. All right, good enough. Now, the next question. This is the last question for grade 7 students to be taken up by team 5, grade 7 student. Now, let's look into the question. Who claimed the purple cap for highest wicket taker in IPL 2019? The options are A, Jofra Archer, B, Imran Tahir, C, Sam Curran, D, Jacob Timothy Ball.
Ma'am, I would like to go with option D, Imran Tahir.
Well, fantastic. That is the right answer. Option B, Imran Tahir. And with that, all questions for grade 7 are over. We need to look into the questions for grade 8 in this round. Team 1, grade 8 student. Yes. The question is, what is the distance of the inner circle for the purposes of field restrictions in one-day limited overs match? There are 4 options. Option A, I will just mention the options to you. Option A, 30 yards. Option B, 40 yards. Option C, 50 yards. And option D, 60 yards.
Option A, 30 yards.
Repeat, please.
Option A, 30 yards.
I couldn't, it was not clear. Louder and clearer.
Option A, 30 yards.
Option A, 30 yards. Please remember, when you give the answer, don't be in a haste. You have to be loud and clear and wait till I confirm whether it is right or wrong. I expect it is clear to all the participants. And that was the right answer, option A, 30 yards. The next question, team 2, grade 8 student. The question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Who was the ODI player of the year 2019? There are 4 options. Option A, Virat Kohli. Option B, Rohit Sharma. Option C, Pat Cummins. And option D, Ben Stokes.
Ma'am, I would like to say option D, Ben Stokes.
Option D, Ben Stokes, is not the correct answer. The correct answer is option B, Rohit Sharma, who was titled as the ODI Player of the Year 2019. The next question, grade 8 student from team 3. This is for you. The question is, who won the Golden Boot in 2018 FIFA World Cup? The 4 options are A, Anthony Griezmann. Option B, Romelu Lukaku. Option C, Jamie Vardy. And option D, Harry Kane.
Option D, Harry Kane.
Option D, Harry Kane. And that was a very quick answer, and that is the right answer. Well taken. Now, you must be also aware there is a similar award, what we call as the Golden Ball Award. And in 2018, it was awarded to Luka Modric. Grade 8 student from team 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go for the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let me read out the question for you. Which team won the Indian Premier League in 2018? The options are A, Chennai Super Kings, B, Mumbai Indians, C, Delhi Capitals, and D, Kolkata Knight Riders?
Ma'am, option A, Chennai Super Kings.
Option A, Chennai Super Kings, and that is the right answer. I believe you knew it. You were very quick in your response. You knew it, yes. Did you?
Yes. Yes.
Very much. That was evident in that quick answer that you gave me. The last question in this round will be taken up by grade 8 student of team 5.
Yes.
The question for you. What is the present ODI ranking of Indian women's cricket team? There are 4 options. Option A, 2. Option B, 3. Option C, 4. And option D, 5. "20 seconds more.
Ma'am, I'd like to go with option C, 4.
Option C, 4 is the right answer. And with the right answer, we can wind up this round. And for the students who are waiting impatiently to know the scores, let's ask Ms. Arifa for the scores of this round.
Yes, ma'am. Dear viewers, here are the results of round 4. We have Team 1, Ideal Indian School with 150 points. Team 2, Rajagiri Public School with 50 points. Team 3, Birla Public School with 150 points. Team 4, Olive International School with 150 points. And Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 150 points. Thank you, and over to Parvati ma'am.
Thank you, Arifa ma'am. Now, let us move on to round 5. That is the last round and the most exciting one of Encuesta 2021. The name of the round is Zip, Zam, Zoom. The rules for this round are as follows. This is a rapid fire round. Only one student representing the school shall be attempting the quiz in this round. The total number of questions for each team in this round will be 10. The total time for this round for each team will be 1 minute, 30 seconds. Each correct answer awards the team with 10 points, and the team can score a maximum of 100 points in this round. If the team does not know the answer, it can proceed further with the other questions and later come back to the unanswered questions if time permits. This is a non-transferable round. In case of a tie between 2 or more teams, a tiebreaker round will be held. Over to you, Mini Ma'am.
Round 5, rapid fire. Now, I can imagine your state of mind right now. Please keep yourself calm. Please be clear enough when you give the answer. And throughout this session, when you take the questions, your camera should be kept on. And you have to be very, very careful. Please give me the answer clearly. I need to hear it because my response will be purely based on the answer that you give, right? So having said that, let me ask team 1. The student who is going to answer the questions in this round from Team 1 Ideal Indian School is Udit. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So if you are ready, can we go ahead?
Yes.
Right. Here we go The times for you in this round starts now. The SI unit of electric current is dash.
Pass.
Name the smallest bone in human body.
Pass.
As per the World Bank's mitigation and development brief, which country registered the highest remittance inflow in 2020?
India.
Correct. Which out of the two options given is the world's largest foreign exchange market? Is it New York or is it London?
New York.
Incorrect. The pigment that protects plants from harmful ultraviolet radiations is?
Pass.
Name the thermosetting plastic which is used in uniforms of firemen.
Pass.
Who was the first recipient of Sahitya Academy Award for English? Pick.
Pass.
Which war is recognized as the first war of Indian independence? You can take it even though the time is up. Do you know?
The first war of Indian independence. Battle of Panipat.
Now, I believe you are answering the questions on your own merit without any help.
Yes.
That would be highly appreciated. This is to all the participants. If parents are there nearby, I would request them to move away from there. Your children are confident people who can give the answer. So don't steal away the confidence from them. It is a very humble request from our end. Unfortunately, I couldn't complete asking all the 10 questions to you. The 10 questions will now appear on the screen. This was because the time was up. Yes. So you can also see the answers, which will appear shortly. Children, please look at the answers because these answers will be helpful for you in future. Let's go for the questions for Team 2 in the rapid fire round. Team 2 student.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I talking to Arni now?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Arni from Rajagiri Public School, Team 2. Arni, what's your status right now? Are you very much tense or are you cool?
Ma'am, I'm in the middle, but I have hope. I have expectations.
That is a very good answer. All right, all right. That is a safe zone as well, if you are in the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
So I believe you are ready for the questions.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Right. Your time starts now. Who performed the world's best first heart transplant?
Pass.
Galvanization is a process used in preventing rusting of which metal?
Iron.
Correct. Name the petroleum fraction used in surfacing roads.
Pass.
Which bank has recently partnered with Japan's JBIC to extend loans to Japanese automobile manufacturers in India?
Pass.
Which is the smallest flowering plant?
Pass.
Masses of stars and galaxies are usually expressed in terms of dash.
Yeah. Pass.
The only snake that builds nest is dash.
A cobra.
Correct. Who wrote the poem Daffodils?
Pass.
Who was the ex officio chairperson of Rajya Sabha in India?
Pass.
In which country is Table Mountain National Park located?
India.
Incorrect. With that, the time is up. The answer, one of the answers, I would just like to give a little bit of modification, though I have told it as correct. And that question was the only snake that builds nest. You should have given the answer as king cobra, but the answer that you gave cobra, that also will be considered correct, right? Now, team 3. Before we go for the questions for team 3, it would be good if we go through the answers of the rapid fire round questions that were asked to team 2. Okay. Now, team 3. Team 3, Birla Public School.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is going to answer the question? Please take
Ma'am,
the name.
Adyan Yusuf.
Correct. Adyan Yusuf. Adyan, are you ready to take the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your heart racing now?
Yes, ma'am.
Too much or manageable?
Too much.
Too much. Now then take 1 or 2 deep breath and calm yourself. That would be better. You will feel better.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So here we go with the questions in the rapid fire round for you. The unit of potential difference is dash.
Was it the name of volt?
Correct. Name, the chemical name of rust is?
Ma'am, what?
The chemical name of rust is? If you don't know, please say pass. And go.
Yes, ma'am, pass.
The process of removing seeds from cotton pod or fibers is?
Ma'am, ginning?
Correct. What was the theme of Earth Day 2021?
Ma'am, restore our Earth?
Correct. What name the constituent automobile exhaust that cause cancer?
Pass, ma'am.
Marasmus disease is caused due to the deficiency of dash.
Ma'am, pass. Pass.
Time is up. Of the 10 questions, you could take only 6 questions.
Yes.
And some of these questions you would have learned in grade 6.
Yes, ma'am.
But forgotten, I guess. Now let's see what are the other questions that were supposed to be asked to you if time was there. All the 10 questions are now visible. The answers also. Have a look at the answers.
Ma'am, I gave 3 answers, right?
Yes, dear.
Yes, you gave 3 answers.
Okay.
Right. You gave 3 correct answers.
Yes.
Hope you have all gone through the answers to the questions that were raised to team 3 in this rapid fire round. So we can move ahead for the questions for team 4.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe you're ready.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
Is this Pranav?
Yes.
Okay, Pranav. Here we go. What property of light allows us to see objects?
Reflection.
Correct. The metal which can be cut with a knife?
Magnesium.
Incorrect. Micrographia is written by?
Pass.
Which organization is to commission India's largest floating solar power plant in Telangana?
ISRO.
Incorrect. Which Russian writer is the author of the classic work Anna Karenina?
Pass.
Chips packets are filled with dash gas.
Nitrogen.
Correct. Which instrument does Peter Pan play in J.M. Barrie's timeless tale, Peter Pan?
Flute.
Repeat.
Flute.
It is pipe. World's largest particle accelerator is located in dash.
Houston.
What political position did Kamala Harris hold before contesting for the position of Vice President of America?
Senator.
Correct. In which year was Aishwarya Rai crowned as Miss World?
2010.
Incorrect.
Yes, ma'am.
Which Russian writer is the author of the classic work Anna Karenina?
Pass.
Okay, that was a past question. As we had time, I just repeated the question for you to take it. Now, the answers will appear on the screen. Hope you have read all the answers. Yes. Now, we can go for the questions for Team 5 in the rapid fire round. Team 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Representing student Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to see you. Yes, I can. If you're ready, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then, without waiting, let's go to the questions in store for you. The questions are, which chemical causes Minamata disease?
Pass.
India's first commercial liquefied compressed natural gas bus, LNG bus, was recently launched in dash.
Pass.
Which country has the world's largest elephant population?
Pass.
The kingdom of bacteria is represented by metazoa or monera.
Metazoa.
Incorrect. Presence of glucose in urine is the symptom of which disease?
Pass.
Who is the author of the popular novel Three Men in a Boat?
Pass.
What was India's position in the recently held Asian Wrestling Championship 2021?
Pass.
Name the gas which is released when vinegar is added to baking soda.
Pass.
The electron microscope was invented by dash.
Pass.
How many Oscars did the movie Slumdog Millionaire win?
4.
Incorrect.
Ma'am, I would like to go with the Minamata disease, the chemical that
Which chemical causes Minamata disease?
Methyl mercury.
Correct. India's first commercial liquefied compressed natural gas LNG bus was recently launched in dash. You can take it even though the time is up.
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am.
All right. You have got one correct answer. The rest were all passed. Okay. With that, all the questions in the rapid fire round are over. Please have a look at the answers. I hope you have got the time, sufficient time to go through the answers. We need to know the scores for this rapid fire round. Yes, we have come to the end of all the questions in this quiz. And now it's very much inevitable for us to know the score of the rapid fire round. Over to Ms. Arifa.
Yes, Vinima. Dear viewers, the most eagerly awaited results of the rapid fire round, round 5, are as shown. We have Team 1, Ideal Indian School with 10 points, Team 2, Rajagiri Public School with 20 points, Team 3, Birla Public School with 30 points, Team 4, Olive International School with 30 points, and Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 10 points. Thank you all, and over to you, Parvati ma'am.
Thank you, Arifa ma'am. So in a short while, we shall come to know who will be crowned as the winners of Encuesta 2021. Before we go any further and disclose the final scores, I humbly request our wonderful audience watching us on Facebook to give a big round of applause to all the 15 participants here who have been absolutely wonderful throughout the quiz. In spite of the trials and tribulations of an online medium, we really did have a cracker of a contest, which took you on a roller coaster ride, making you smile victoriously at one time and the very next moment making your heart pound. Now, the names of the 3 podium finishers will be announced soon. Now, let us keep that suspense alive for a few more moments. In the meanwhile, kindly have a look at the DPS-Modern Indian School Encuesta 2021 newsletter. Dear viewers, hope you enjoyed this journey of Encuesta, which started way back in the year 2015 and has stood against all odds to continue its legacy of success. I'm sure you're all waiting with bated breath to know the final results, which will decide the champions of Encuesta 2021. Let me not prolong the suspense. Can we have the final scores on the board, please? Over to Arifa, ma'am.
Yes, Parvati ma'am. Dear viewers, thank you for waiting with your fingers crossed for the final score. We have on the screen Team 1, Ideal Indian School with 410 points, Team 2, Rajagiri Public School with 120 points. Team 3, Birla Public School with 480 points. Team 5, Olive International School with 530 points. And Team 5, DPS-Modern Indian School with 510 points. Thank you once again, and over to you, Mini Ma'am, for the final results.
Right. Finally, this enthralling quiz has come to almost an end. And we have the proud winners of Encuesta 2021, Team 4, Olive International School. The first runners-up is DPS Modern Indian School, and the second runners-up is Birla Public School. Even though this event has come to a close, I felt that all participants have made their mark in today's event. Even the viewers of all ages that witness this valiant battle of the minds will continue to pursue their lifelong quest to attain more knowledge and a life fulfilling. Wish you all the best of luck. Now, may I invite our visionary principal of DPS Modern Indian School, Ms. Asna Nafis, to congratulate the winners.
Thank you, Ms. Mini. Indeed. So many congratulations to the winners, Olive International School, DPS Modern Indian School, and if I'm getting it right, Birla Public School. The remaining teams, you have fought it out really well. This was a well fought out battle of the brains, and you have done extremely well for yourselves. A quiz is always one where the scores should be neck to neck, and we did have one where we were battling for a few points. Many congratulations once again to all the teams that participated, and all the managements and principals and teachers who have worked really very hard in establishing schools of standard, and leaders who believe in training the students, the teachers who are leaders in their own right, who believe in training the children to be resilient during very difficult times. And today's quiz is one such event, a fight where your resilience matters. So once again, many congratulations to the team of winners as well as the organizers who have worked very hard to make this possible. Thank you, Mr. Sridharan, for really patiently being along with us, encouraging us and the students, participants especially, because it means a world to the participant students that the chief guest stays on till the end and appreciates the entire event. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your kind words.
Just want to have a word of appreciation to Mini Ma'am. Mini Ma'am, I think you exemplified the word maven.
Thank you so much.
You have conducted the entire program so flawlessly, professionally. My sincere appreciation and congratulations. My sincere congratulations to all the winners, Olive International School, DPS Modern, and Birla. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Thank you.
So before we just end, I would like to appreciate Ms. Soma, sleepless nights across all the activity coordinators, Ms. Chinmay, Ms. Preeti, the wardens, the teachers who were assigned the duties of coming up with questions, and the entire IT computer department. It was the in-house computer department that sat through and did this entire planning, the slides that were exemplarily well done this time. I must say, congratulations to all of you. Beena, Shahida ma'am, Beena ma'am, Reshma ma'am, Arifa ma'am, many Nadeem sir, Abhishek sir, well done, team computer science.
Reshma.
Yes, the computer department, extremely well done. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, and understanding. Respected ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a privilege for me to extend the vote of thanks for today's virtual Encuesta 2021. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude towards the principals and managements of all those schools who have sent their quiz teams for this event, thereby cooperating in this endeavor. A very big thank you to all the enthusiastic quizzers present here today. I sincerely thank the management of DPS-Modern Indian School for providing this platform to the students to make us believe in the concept, learning is fun. My sincere thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Sridharan, Director, DPS-Modern Indian School. Special thanks is extended to Ms. Asna Nafees, our vibrant and visionary principal, who took the initiative to host this event. I heartily thank our vice principals, Ms. Soma Bhattacharya, Ms. Mary Cruz, Ms. Shifa Sheikh, Headmistress Ms. Sini Menon, and Ms. Najla Bukhari for gracing this occasion. Let me extend my thanks to Ms. Preeti Modi, Activity Coordinator, for the guidance extended. I also wish to thank Ms. Aditi Srivastava, DPS-Modern Indian School Quiz Club in charge, Ms. Minnie, the quiz maven, and my enthusiastic colleagues who were involved in this event for their wholehearted efforts, direct or indirect, making this virtual event a grand success. And last but not the least, let me extend my gratitude to the IT department for their cooperation and support. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of DPS-Modern Indian School fraternity, I thank you all once again for spending this pleasant evening with us. Have a great time ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.